Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. All right. Hopefully people can hear me now. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test. What up, Lawbanger? How you doing, sir? All right. Looks like everything got reset on my stuff. Well, hopefully not everything, but some stuff that I was not anticipating to reset. How you doing, sir? What's good? What's new? All right. This one's working. That's good. hop out this chat. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. If it does, we'll see what we have to do about that. But I'm going to wait and see until people are back from ads, because I know ads are running. And then hopefully that means ads don't play again for another hour. Because that's supposed to be how it works. Is that the ads play at the beginning, and then they don't play again for another hour. So I'll start once people are back. And we'll see. I don't know if it's just because this game is new and unoptimized. I know they were fixing some crashes and stuff. But I figured I can try to play this since I got my new monitor. But I might not be able to turn the graphics way up while I'm streaming. In theory, the sun shouldn't be hot at nighttime. And yet, yeah, that's what happened last week. Is like, I thought they weren't supposed to come back, but then some people were only getting like half the ads, which means like they ended up getting ads later too, which wasn't supposed to happen. So I really don't know what happened in the end. Well, hopefully this week it is fixed. I only have a GED. I wouldn't listen to a word I say. All that means is you have more real life wisdom. Am I right? I think that's what that means. All right. If anybody else is done with ads, let me know. Street smarts, as the kids would say. Exactly. You got everything you need. Everything you need. I was waiting for number one for me to get a new monitor to make use of like nice games on PC, and then also for this to go on sale, which I didn't think would happen for a while. But like, there was just like a random sale that popped up. It was only a few bucks off, but I was like, you know what? Now was the time. What you've been up to, numbers? Let me make sure my keyboard mapping makes sense. Key mapping. Swing is shift. Okay. Zip to point. Air tricks is X or the mouse button. Slow walk. Don't need that. All fast all the time. Baseball and softball season, so doing that every night. Ooh. Is that 3 kids now in the sports? Is the youngest playing now? Playing a suitcase as we speak? Dang. Are you gone for the whole weekend, or are you gone even before the weekend? Alt is dodge. All right. There's a lot of stuff going on. All right, hopefully that means ads are done, so I'm going to go ahead and start. Hopefully continue means start. And also, hopefully the graphics are not as crazy. Sorry, the GPU usage is not as crazy outside of the menu, but who knows? 2 years ago? That was Doc Ock 2 years ago? Oh, maybe it wasn't Doc Ock.
We're ready. Are you good?
Promise me something.
Anything.
Tomorrow night, Oldest playing in national tournament starting Friday. Good luck. Get some dubs.
Take me out.
That's pretty exciting.
I don't have a lot of time left. I want a chance to.
Is the Oldest team MVP as well?
I'm not going to lose you. I will never let you go.
That's a fun start. Pitching MVP, hitting not so much, dang. That's okay. Starter, closer. Are they going to be starting this first game? What's up, Miles? I did play the Miles Morales game. It was fun.
We have a bell for a reason. Take your seats. I'm here. Good morning, class. We have a new teacher joining us today.
Hi.
Oof.
My name's Pete.
Could be me.
Mr.
Could
Mr.
be me.
Parker. And we are all very lucky today because this is physics class and physics is awesome. Ever wonder how some insects and birds, reptiles can just.
How did he end up
grow
being
hair
Miles'
from?
teacher?
2 words. Surface tension. Bathroom? Okay. Now, surface tension is all about cohesion. Okay? Now,
Sandman
equation
here?
form, surface tension, gamma, can be calculated as the force exerted parallel to the surface of a liquid. F divided by the length, L, of the line over which the force acts.
Is y'all's
Can
screen
anybody-
super dark, by the way? Like, is the gameplay super dark?
I need your help. Mr. Morales, is it? Are you sure this isn't something you can handle yourself? I'm sure. Okay, class. Read chapter 4 or 5 or whatever. Miles, I need this job. If the principal comes back and sees I'm gone, I'm gonna get fired. I know, but you gotta see this.
Doing Spidey stuff in school like me and the boys?
Why today? I'm so getting fired. Principal Evans already hates me for being late this morning. Bro, I told you to be on time. It's fine.
See if I want to keep playing on mouse and keyboard if I switch to,
I had my college application review with the school counselor.
what's it called?
You finished your
Controller in a second?
haven't started. Oh. Well, let's get to the city and take care of Marco quick then.
They just want us to keep going. They're trolling.
Swing it through Brooklyn. Jameson had you on the ground for the bugle? Still can't believe old Triple J is your new boss.
Really loving the new regime.
You'll whip him into shape in no time. So, what's up with Marco? It's been years since our last showdown.
According to witnesses, he was
All
running
right.
on Broadway yelling nonsense. They say he seemed angry and
Triple
paranoid.
J, that's me.
He just exploded.
Man, hopefully we can calm him down.
Man, moving goalposts much?
Lose control like this. Be careful.
Good thing there too, Spider.
They're like, yeah, we don't want to scare you with a
Thanks, MJ. Might need
10,000 meters away.
No way. They're untested. Barely prototypes. But you brought them, right? No comment.
I'm just going to keep grinding this game until I'm adept at using mouse and keyboard. Another 600 meters? Hello?
Look out! You okay? Yeah, but I think we found him. Marco!
Polo. It was just reflexive. I had to do it.
That's Sandman? MJ wasn't kidding. We gotta help him before he hurts someone. Or himself. Maybe he's hungry. Should toss the
I said polo too.
He's really lost at this time. We gotta stop him. Quick. Let's send that debris right back to him. Open wide.
And his health bar is barely going down.
What's the plan? Keep him busy. I got an idea.
That should help. You can't not say polo, I think. It's against the rules.
After all these years, Marco, you should try yoga.
Is this screen super dark for you, Numbers?
Must be
Like the
more
gameplay?
this guy. That was your idea? Never said it was a good one.
W and shift.
Supposed to be a normal day.
That's just regular sprint. Okay.
Conversations in the teacher's
That makes sense.
Use the stairs, everyone! Spider-Man! Think you can sign for this delivery? It's coming in hot! I'm there!
Fight on your end? Okay, perfect.
Mini Marcos? I wish I could do that.
Imagine getting rescued by Spider-Man and he just throws you out the window, though.
Bet Mr. Airstick down, but not before he barked on my suit. He's not the only one. Sandman just puked out some new friends. What the? He can do that? Apparently. Need you now.
Mr. Parker,
I'm sorry, who's this?
Principal Evans.
Of course, Principal
All students have evacuated their classroom. Where are you? Mr. Parker!
I just forgot. Something in my car.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay. Recharge abilities. They can use again. Okay, got it.
Work? I mean,
I definitely need to turn down the sensitivity a little bit, but
Care and supervise your students, or
we'll
else
deal with that later.
that does not sound good. Almost there. How you holding up? Miles? Principal Evans called. Oh, man. Am I getting expelled? Hey, you're just cutting class. I abandoned students during a citywide emergency.
Is there no game volume? There should be. Is there nothing for you as well, Numbers? It's showing up on my screen at least. You can hear it. Is it low? Should I turn it up?
You're angry at me.
This has nothing to do with you. Leave me alone.
I want to help you. But it's gonna hurt first.
Swatted. The quickest of sands. Slightly quieter than you. Maybe just turn it up a little. I don't mind that happening. If you can hear, like, generally hear the dialogue, then that's cool.
The nostalgic type.
Because when I talk, then it also gets cut a little bit.
He's not listening. We gotta turn it up a notch. Ow! He hates
Comic
water.
book sans.
Shoulder's already wet. Bet he's not
Like the font.
electricity then either. Read my mind.
Oh, now we're Miles.
Felt that all right. We need more water though. I'll hit him with webs while I get Sparky. I'll keep the water flowing in the meantime. You want more? He's done. Take your shot.
Hmm.
Somebody order some water.
Going in for another one?
Hey! Spider-Man, watch out! No, 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 no!
Whoa.
You okay? I'm working on it.
Oh. This is PC? Yes.
Thought I lost you there. Can't get rid of me that easy. Time for Genki to work his magic. Genki, you there? Dude, this is nuts.
I thought you were going to get eaten, right?
But listen, we need a big water source by Wall Street. Let me check the grid. Stay safe, dude.
Where do I go?
You too, Mr. Parker. Will do. Wait, what? He knows? Genki knows all. Plus, we were super weird in class earlier. You know I taught at a gifted school. I can get up close now.
Yeah, this is on PC, and so every day I'm just like, why in the world do I have a PS5? Just for MLB The Show? Enter Sandman? True. They should have had it in the game.
Time for face-to-face.
It's cool that you can do that from like any spot.
Can't let him tag me.
Looks like the Hulk. Yeah, it's true. Someone, I don't know, I think it's like already a thing,
Just need to keep it up.
but it was like something about Hulk and the Thing fighting each other, and they just added the Thing to Marvel Rivals.
Fast, Spider-Man. 100% chance to raise.
They're just like, yeah, they're just gonna be standing there punching each other the whole time. I want to punch him again. Is it glitching? I can't web strike him. I think that president just got fired. Yeah. They fired all of the Chicago development, or not Chicago, America development team. It was based out of Seattle. It's not letting me web strike them. So let me see if I need to do something else in the meantime. Also, in the meantime, let's just... Can I put on a suit? I want to put on a suit. I got free suits because of the deluxe edition. And I can upgrade my skills. But it probably at least needs to let me get through the tutorial before that happens. Okay, now we got blown back, and hopefully that means I'll be able to web strike now. No, it doesn't look like it. What do Americans know about Marvel anyway? Right? New York means nothing to them. Can I just go and punch him or something? I need to go from the back. I can't be from the back because every time you swing, he turns with you. Free suits reminds me to state my take that I think the new show is going to bomb. Which one's the new show? I think I've seen it. It's like some kind of older looking animation, right? Oh, new suits. Oh, never mind. I saw something about like a new Spider-Man show at some point. What makes you think it's gonna bomb? All right, let me see if I can just like let him fall or something, because I don't know if this is glitching or what. Can I reach our last checkpoint? Let's see how far it puts me. Okay, not super far. There you go. Okay, I don't think that happened last time, right? Maybe I just like missed the cue the first time and had to redo it. The dynamic that made suits fun, there's no real connection shown in the trailer, except one of the guys says he knew one of the main characters. Ah, gotcha. Is it just like the same premise too? Other than the fact that it's just like a lawyer show? We survived. We are playing on the harder difficulty, so I don't know how hard that'll be. I probably should play on medium since I'm playing as a keyboard. And I might switch it. Let's see.
I just wanted to live normal, like everyone else.
This isn't the way, Marco.
I would think ever needing to wear it was a show or something. In LA instead of New York. Don't imply any younger character who memorizes everything. Ah, interesting. Why did he go that way? How you doing, Greg?
Pete, what happened? I ended up outside. Just keep going up and I'll meet you at the roof. Water tanks are only shot. All this destruction from one guy.
Oh, there we go. But
Where are you, Pete? Stay inside.
ascend to the roof. Oh. I just jump into his arm.
It's gonna be a long day if we don't get that water tank.
Let's see to zip to the point. Saying I can't jump out there? There we go. Attacking and dodging. Full focus, okay. Mailed a letter this past Friday. They got the Tomb Raider remasters, and you are still in need of bringing back your overlay. That's okay. I don't want to. What letter were we talking about again? No guarantee this new show will have a future somebody who will marry into the royal family. That's what happened in the first one? Is that in the beginning or the end of the show?
Why couldn't Marco just make sandcastles instead? Mark, everything okay? Almost peace.
I know. You're on every channel. I'm heading downtown to help coordinate resources and supplies. Is Genki covering for you at school?
He is, but I got this meeting with my counselor later, and the principal thinks that I'm
Listen,
Oh, 2 is the takedown. Okay.
but New York needs you right now.
coolest mom ever.
Oh, the first one starred Meghan Markle. Okay, gotcha.
Quiero, mijo.
Like she was a regular in the show?
Can't let New York down.
Slash star as in like she was one of the main characters?
You're only making it worse for yourself, Marco!
What if the twist is that the husband is also in the show? But I liked your overlay.
Wish I could just write about this for my essay.
I liked it too.
Get into any college I wanted. Or Spider-Man would. Right.
But that's okay.
See you later, Miles. Focus.
We're just vibing at this point. Main character's girlfriend who's a paralegal who became a lawyer. Interesting. Was she part of a Deal or No Deal?
How's it going, Spider-Man? Almost there. The water tank's ours. Actually, it's his now.
Even easier for us.
What I missed?
Only know her from Suits and marrying a prince. Fair enough.
Let's give him a drink instead.
Didn't they get like kicked out of the royal family or something?
Did we do it? Nope.
You just jump off the building to ride the tornado? It looked like he did that on purpose.
Break out the new toys. The suit's last software patch wasn't stable, but here goes nothing.
What's up, Matt? This is glide up. Okay.
Wings? They're flying, but we're not out of this yet. Marco's at Pier 4 Beach. What happens if he gets all that sand? Think he just did. Gonna need you ASAP, Miles.
Took all the beach from the sand. That's crazy.
I'm all right. I'm right back. Miles? Miles? What did I just get myself into?
Duh.
You gotta calm down, Marco. Innocent people are in danger.
The left being a royal person or someone to live their life more than doing that stuff. Yeah, fair. I feel like I remember also hearing that like people in the royal family like didn't like her or something, or the fact that she was part of the royal family. Not that I paid attention. Are you a Superman? Yes. There should be a spider suit with a big S on his chest.
Miles. One and only. Any ideas?
This is the first fight, so you didn't miss too much. They just drop you in the game, and all of a sudden you're fighting
Classes
Sandman.
in session.
It's time for the adventures of Super Dude.
Lad, Orko's storm is generating a lot of electricity. What happens to the surface tension of sand if you turn up the voltage? Oh, you're right. That's when I shot the minis.
Ah, team takedown.
I'll shoot it right at him. You want me to get hit by lightning? Can you handle it? There's only one way to find out. Bro, how exactly are you gonna redirect the lightning bolt? Like you said, gotta break out the toys.
I miss my controller. We'll see. I might play controller next time. There we go. I don't know if that was actually a team takedown or like they just spawned a character just so that you could fight him. Definitely some racism. You're not going to get along with the infallible royals. They didn't like sticking up for some of their disgusting family. Gotcha. That makes sense. That's what you would expect, I think. Don't know when I get to it. I'm gonna play this at some point. You are literally covered in sand, man. True. Yeah, I wasn't planning on playing it this early, from when it came out on PC at least. But I got another new monitor, and then it was on sale for like $10 off. Nothing crazy. I was like, okay, might as well. Huh? Got a good PC if you're playing this on it. Why? Because of how what's it called? Inefficient the game is. I'm playing it at like lower settings, probably like a half the settings as I was playing Guardians of the Galaxy, which was running just fine at like 360 frames. And this one, I think I have it targeting like 220 frames, and it's still maxing out my GPU. The one thing is this GPU just doesn't have that much VRAM. It only has 12 gigs of VRAM. But it's also only running at 60 degrees, so.
We're gonna need help when they come for you.
Come for us.
They. The rest of the sand people. Yeah, I saw they did 2 patches, Matt, like for crashes and stuff. I was like, okay, that's good enough. But yeah, I don't think they've optimized it yet. Can you explain how they get those super awesome, well-designed and tailored suits? They did not. I assume Jarvis made it for him. I do want to play this off stream so I can kick up the graphics a ton.
In your old age, Sergei.
A fate you will not share.
I've been in your shadow for hours, but you sense nothing.
Pathetic.
Good enough, right? I think they got kind of review bombed at the beginning. Because it was like mixed reviews when I first looked at it the first couple days.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
specifically because of the crashes. New York City.
Light the fires.
I wouldn't say I know my way around New York, but I at least know kind of where stuff is now. Since the time I played Spider-Man 1. That's fun. I see if the game's been cracked before long. Here we go. Good guy, Spider-Man. Spiders-Man. Spider-Man.
It's busted.
Part of the rescue
You
missions.
seeing this? Hold on a sec, Miles.
Sand everywhere. Anakin would hate this.
I got it. You're gonna be safe.
Do you think those guys were just standing in the stairwell for like 20 minutes
Yeah, same here.
waiting for Spider-Man to show up?
Yankee? I know. The whole city's telecom network is down. What's happening to the requests that are coming in? They'll all get queued, but wait. I'm gonna try a workaround. Work fast. Right before the app went down, I saw a request for help at Liberty and Broadway.
Speaking of suits. Oh, man. I still can't get the suits. Let's see if I can upgrade abilities yet. Unavailable. Not quite yet.
Headed there now. What a mess! Marco, what got into you?
In the financial district.
There they are. I've got you. Hold on. You okay?
First game to show off PS5 as not needing a PS4 version. I know, let's make it sandy everywhere. Pretty much.
Spider-Man, got a minute? Got a call with the precinct up
They're
ahead
like,
and the line cut out.
you know how in
Gotta get through to set up
every
the
game there's always got to be like a snow level and like a desert level and stuff like that? That's probably what happened here. They're like, man, it's New York, Manhattan. We can't even do a desert level. We can do a snow level, but we can't do a desert level. Until they realized,
That did it.
what if Sandman ate a whole beach?
I need your help to get the app back online. What do you need? Get to the roof of the building on Worth and Lafayette. What's the plan? It's gonna be hours before the telecom network's back up, so we're gonna create our own network. That's a big job. How long have you been planning this? Dreaming about it since 7th grade, but planning? For the last few minutes or so.
Oh, that makes more sense.
There should be a launcher around there. What is all this stuff? Environmental study by a new startup. The launcher's for high-altitude weather sensors. And this startup gave us permission? Yes. I checked with the head guy. Super nice. Seemed excited about helping out Spider-Man.
Is he the head guy?
Okay.
Could be.
Tell me what to do. You've still got that 3D printer built into your web shooters, right? I need you to build something real quick. Just sent you the blueprints.
He has a 3D printer in his web shooter? What does that mean?
Looks like a drone. We don't spy on people, Genki.
Does he make stuff out of the
It's
webs?
all opt-in. Just New Yorkers sending messages to the app, which gets routed through these drones, which I call Focused Relay Neighborhood Data Spots. FRND. Did I just make a friend? You did. 7th grade me was so wholesome. Okay, now, how do we get this thing airborne? There's
We get to be the drone.
Traffic, so try to follow the path I marked on your visor.
This picture in the bottom right keeps triggering me because it looks like a Cubs fan. Looks like a Cubs hat. Am I controlling this? That was weird.
Local network should be online.
It wasn't like moving the way I thought it was going to. But I think it was only two-dimensional, so that makes sense.
Any minute now. We did it.
Back in business.
Noise. Alright, we got level 2, but we still can't upgrade. Or can we? Six skill points. Oh, now I can. Okay. Thank you. This is your X to change trees. Oh, you can do a combo tree as well. That's cool. Cool. All right, so we got 5 points left. We got Spider Rush. I like that. Let's see what these guys got. Dash attacks. That's the one that like it feels like it's missing already. Every time I'm trying to do an attack. I feel like that's what I'm trying to do, and then I don't have that unlocked yet. Super kinetic loop maneuver and generate a burst of speed. That sounds fun. So these are just traversal, I think. Not exactly. Drop weapons from parrying. Alright, nothing left there. Still no suits, though. Give me the suits. So you can only have 4 equipped at once, is that correct? Is that how it was in the first game?
Prime report just came in.
Back it up. Let's go. We got plenty of time.
Do you guys see
Busy with all this,
videos of Detroit?
so let's clear this place out.
It flooded and then froze. So the cars are like halfway under blocks of ice.
He's here. Smash him.
How did his legs do that?
Not on my watch. Stick to the plan.
Grab this, Spider-Man.
Whose idea was it to have a gun club in the city?
Whoa.
I think I'm gonna start a petition. Replace all the gun clubs with something better.
You're not gonna win.
Like a compliment club. Compliments don't hurt anyone, and they're free. For example, you take a punt really well. Good job.
You don't want this.
Hey, I think I'm onto something. Less guns, more compliments.
There we go. Felt like I should be able to hit more than one at once. Cool. What's up, Flatwoods? Am I getting the show? Yes. But every day I'm just like,
Covered in sand. Wish I knew what got into Marco.
I don't know if I really want to. Like last week we played the show on stream. And it was like kind of fun. But by the end of it I was like frustrated. And I was like, just 2 hours of playing. And the thing is, I don't think gameplay is going to change that much. Ambush looks cool. Like they've added stuff that's cool. But like the stuff that I dislike about it, it doesn't seem like they're changing much. So I don't know. But like, yeah, I probably will. Almost down to watch you crush it. Don't come out first person mode, but I like what it looks like they did to Road to the Show. That is very true. And I'm excited to see what they post tomorrow, Flatwoods, as well. Because Road to the Show, I know Diablo was talking about it with like points upgrades and stuff like that. So that they're bringing back the old school way to do that kind of thing. So that part of it looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It's more like, you know, how long do I think I would play it after I buy it? That's my real question. It's like, yeah, I'll buy it, and then am I gonna play it for 2 months again? Last year I played it for like, I got it for free and then played it for like a week. Is that AI generated? Could be. What up, Dan? Flats. I really just need to feel the skill level makes a difference in online modes. I agree. What's up, DeGrooch? Why are you not a fan of the game? There's like a million things, like little details I could get into. But overall, the vibe for me when I play that game is that whatever time I just put into it feels like a waste of time. That's how I always feel after I play the game. Some of that had to do with content. Some of it had to do with, like, I could play really well for 11 straight games, and if I lose number 12, that was a waste of 4 hours. And it could be, like, out of my control sometimes. And sometimes I'll play ranked. I'll play a 45-minute game, and I'll lose on, like, some dumb stuff. And I'm like, why did I put 45 minutes into that? So at the end of the day, that's how I felt. Feel the same, says Matt. I'll play if I get it for free. I feel that. Also, being able to college would be and actually be a top pick. True. It sounds like you're going to be able to do like a college tournament. That sounds pretty fun. Road to the Show looks pretty cool. But it's like when I was younger, I love playing Road to the Show. But this is just like also me, just kind of in like a different mode, like video game wise. Which is like, this aspect of it is not the fault of the game. It's just like, I don't play games that way anymore. And so that makes it harder for me to like get into. I uninstalled 2K today. I played it like twice. I streamed it one time, played it twice, and every time I think about like what do I want to play when I turn on that game, what would I want to play? And I was like, there's nothing I want to play in this game. So I uninstalled it. Sets and seasons gone are true. So I'm interested to see what they do with the content, because it sounds like they said that they're going to change up DD in a big way as well. And I know that they're adding Weekend League, but I haven't really heard anything else about how content's going to work. It sounds like Team Affinities are back. And so a lot of that stuff, if it is shaken up quite a bit, like, I'm super down for that. Spooderman the second, yes sir, Diablo, and thank you for the sub earlier, by the way. Sorry, like, the stream crashed at that point, but we are back. Did you ever end up platinuming it? I don't think I'd play, even if I got a free copy, not joking. And that's what happened to me, Flatwoods, is like we got it for free in PlayStation Plus in like October, and I played it for like a month, maybe like 10 times, and I don't think I played it other than that. The same way with Madden, I loaded up and I'm like, what do I want to play, right? I started rebuilding teams on MLB The Show. So far I made the Reds Dynasty, and on the Royals are on the come up. And there are some fun stuff to do with that for sure. But that's the other thing, is like I've had times where franchise was just like so broken, didn't even feel like playing that. So there's like little things like that, you know. That's a part of it. Another part of it is like I'm playing video games like twice a week probably. And I'd rather play socially. Sometimes I'd just rather play other games with the limited time that I have right now. So all of that, some of that again is not necessarily inherently MLB The Show's fault, because I've just played MLB The Show so much. It does feel like there's enough refresh this year that it makes me interested in to want to get it, but it might not move the needle for everybody. The signings are janky, but the trades are fine. Gotcha. What up, Web? Hope everyone's doing good tonight. Just a heads up, we changed the way that the ads work on here because I can't turn them off. So for anybody who just came in, most likely ads are going to start playing in the next like 5 minutes. But then you should get 0 ads for the rest of the hour. It restarts it every hour. It should play 3 minutes of ads every hour. And that's like the minimum you can do. And I wanted to do that so that it's not coming up as a surprise, because that was happening before. I think it was like 5 minutes of ads were happening as a surprise, and obviously that's not a good experience. So I apologize for that. Didn't know that was happening for a little while, but just also a heads up that they might start in a few minutes, and I'll pause so you guys don't miss anything while that happens. Gotta make that ad money. Yeah, dude, I'm really jonesing for that 30 cents I'll get from the ads. But no, if I could turn them off completely, I would. But all the revenue right now for the rest of the year is going to Extra Life Children's Hospitals. So ad revenue, sub revenue, all that will be going to the children's hospitals for the rest of the year. Traded Acuna for the Reds, on the Reds for like 2 top pitching prospects and Stuart Fairchild. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be interesting how they do power creep this year. I feel like they just had so many cards the last few years that they can't have as many cards. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. I would love for them to do something where, like, you're powering up your team based on the cards you're getting, so that like every new card that you get, yeah, you take someone else out of your lineup, but the cards that you're accumulating are not just there to collect for new cards to accumulate and just be in that cycle of collecting for collecting. Like I would love them to like power up your team in some way. YouTube only, no ads. YouTube is still up, and you get better quality video on there if you're on desktop at least. Super Mario Sluggers League is going fantastic. Nice. Do you have a schedule for that? Or anything? I saw what's it called? People in the voice chat earlier, and I was like, I wonder if like people are actively playing. His first solo adventure, so practically the beginning. Yep. Playing Ragnarok. Haven't played much, period. Yeah. I took like, I think 2 big breaks from that game. Eventually finished it. But it's good though. Hidden early 99, like the old Kuber or Kershaw. True. I doubt they will, because I think last year they finally ditched it, right? Even though they had sets and seasons, they finally ditched the 99s at the beginning of the year. So I would be kind of surprised if they do have a 99 at the beginning. I think they're really going to play out the power creep in some way. Acceptable cards, and I'll play the ones I like. Yep. Kind of knocking out games whenever. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. My schedule's weird right now, but is there a like in the Discord web, is there like a place where that chat is happening? Because I can just track the chat and see like when people are doing stuff. I think that might be easy if that's what people are doing. MLB collection definitely 99, but they didn't last year though, right? Or am I incorrect on that? Didn't they not have a 99 collection to start the year though? Then when I try that and get sucky results, it's because I'm told I'm not using the right people. Yeah. Live series collection was 99 Ruth. Was that at the beginning of the year? Oh, was that what it was? It just wasn't a new player? Was that what I'm remembering? It just wasn't a new player for the collection reward? Hyper Series Vlad Jr. And he's going to be not a Blue Jay? Traded before day 1? That's crazy. I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen, but crazy that he's not a career Blue Jay.
Sometimes. Just keep looking for people to help.
Now you sound like you're angry.
I'm not angry, Miles. Just focused.
That's what my mom always says when she's angry.
Come on.
Whoa.
You've known me for
That
a
was
long
cool.
time. Have you ever seen me angry?
I'm thinking.
It was a rhetorical question.
That one time we were playing a board game at your place and you were losing.
I wasn't angry at you.
Did he flip the board though?
I was angry at the universe.
Let me try to make it more known. The general channel is best to see. Okay, perfect. I'll keep an eye on that. Is Vlad on a holdout? He's not going to train yet? No, he's going to play. He just didn't get his extension. That's all. So it sounds like he's going to be a free agent after the year. Because I think I was just reading an article about it, and it sounds like they've made enough moves to where like they might just go all in this season, and then, you know, if they are in playoff range, then they might go for it. If they're not, then they might just
The new app is compiling. I
um,
figured as long as we're at it,
trade
we
him at the
might as well
deadline or
give it an
something.
upgrade.
We don't
Does
need
Gallo need to
anything
get out of the minors
fancy. We just
early
need to see
if they
citizen
want to
reports.
give him a flashback card?
While the
I don't
bench
think
is
so
empty,
anymore,
we
because
should
I
be
think
finding the
the
net.
way that
Let's
they
check in with Miles.
have like the minor league players in the game now, I think they can just use anybody who's on the 40 man.
Over there. She was having trouble breathing.
Miles, you busy?
So I think
Get to the roof of that
since he's on a roster, I think they can just give him a flashback. Hold shift plus spacebar, then release. How long though? Oh, I guess I probably released the wrong one first. There we go.
Yo, you sounded stressed earlier. You doing
40 man, you
okay?
should be good to go. Exactly, exactly.
There's just a lot going on, and I'm hungry, and the
What are you
mechanics
most
don't
excited for,
have those
DeGrooch?
sodium table crackers.
Or anybody? What are people excited for this year? Did you fall out of your chair yesterday, by the way, Diablo, when the feature premiere came out?
Help from my friends.
When they announced that their points were coming back? And also, based on what you've seen so far, I know they'll probably give a lot more detail tomorrow, but so far, does it feel like it's what you're looking for? Ads, okay. Thank you. I can still ask Diablo because he has no ads. I totally did fall out of my chair. Gallo franchise? Ooh. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I would be down for. I think, what did I say? I forget what the promise I made at the end of stream last week when Zach came in. I said something about Melvin Mora, Road to the Show. The same ad on loop. New game modes, power creep, and the new throw meter with it being all or nothing. The new throw meter was a nice little wrinkle that they add, pushing it to the edge of the green zone. That was smart. That was a good way to do it. And I never really got comfortable the newer version, not obviously the next throw meter that's coming out, but like the last 2 years of throw meter, I never really got used to because I didn't play with it enough. So I have a lot of like skill improvement that needs to happen. Player like Joey Gallo and trying to naturally progress him to whatever I can before he retires. True, Diablo's already got that on lock. Still use regular buttons for fielding. Have you weren't you on a monitor for like 1 month, Dan, and then made what's it called? Made World Series. And then like your brother took back your monitor or something? His monitor? What team is your cousin on? Your actual cousin? What a fun month. Oh, and if my cousin is in the game with him too. Wow. Your cousin, Tim Anderson? You on Moncada? Neither of them are Dominican. Is he in the minors? Ads over. Welcome back. Welcome back. Gonna need a monitor for my college and a laptop and PlayStation. True. Hopefully AL NL collections are 89s again and division collections return. That's what I'm wondering, Greg, because is that what it was? The AL NLs were 97s. Is that what they were? And then Babe Ruth was the 99. It just wasn't a new card. Is there a ball squad? Okay, cool. 3 TurboTax ads in a row before I got a different one. Have you finished your taxes already? No dude taxes stream. I'm putting it off because I have to pay money this year. They were 95s. Oh my god. It was 95s and then a 99. I just wonder how it'll be with like the power creep this year. Yeah, that'll be an interesting thing. Talk more in a minute. Sounds good. How do you feel about that, Greg? Like, if, let's say, all the other cards that come out at the beginning of the year are 85s, and then all of a sudden the collections are 99s. How do you feel about that? Does that just mean you'll have more incentive to try to grind and finish the collection? Is that a positive thing for you? All right, one thing at a time. It says clear the sand. Turn on the water.
Okay, I see the launcher.
An even longer unskippable ad? Oh no. That's no good.
I get it now.
If I play again, I'm going to forget collecting.
Let me guess.
That's what I've done the last few times.
Close, but
Well, maybe not last few. I got Sammy Sosa pretty fast.
spatial and temporal correlated signals.
But usually I don't really go for collections anyway. Exactly, yeah. Usually there's like, okay, there's one collection that has like a nice little closer, like a second baseman, like the cards that you can't get early on.
Network stability. If you stay in
And so I go for those.
stronger signal.
There we go.
Local network is connected.
Open and sell packs, keep almost nothing. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I hope that kind of stuff is fundamentally changed. Like, I just want to refresh on how you have to approach collecting. With all the, like, interchangeable cards in the last few years,
Boy said Spider-Man was at the gun club. Gotta move.
made it felt like it wasn't worth it. Maybe he just play the opening sequence of this game a bunch. By now he can probably do it solo. Let's go. The Sandman Slayer.
Lost your keys? There's a locksmith up the street. All of you guys are for one armored car? Seems like overkill.
Get the spider.
What if instead of stealing you, I don't know, tried to help rescue people?
Perfect dodge when your special is red. Okay.
Mijo, are you
Is there no way to
See? I'm downtown helping Gloria at Beast. You met with Mr. Sumida?
parry though?
¿Qué dijimos?
Can you not parry on white?
Spider-Man isn't going to get you into college.
I'll make it, Ma. Promise. Gotta run.
Enough of this. Bring in the big guns.
Big guns?
I forget. Does she know that he's Spider-Man now?
I'll take you down.
Is that what she was saying? Are captains back and what overalls are they? Yeah, I feel like they've kept a lot of Diamond Dynasty stuff under wraps so far. Team Affinity first overarching program. Ranked BR captains before making a decision about that. Very fair, very fair. They did say that, like, there was a little caption somewhere that said Team Affinity is going to be where you find the most of your cards this year. And then there was like a weird way that phrased, like you said, ranked BR events, that it almost sounded like, not that they wouldn't happen at the same time, but like the best rewards would be placed in one of them at different times. So that'll be interesting. Okay, here's the parry stuff.
I can be in physics class right now. Memorizing
So you can parry red.
equations for hypothetical situations.
Home run.
This kind of physics better.
Oh, that was so fast. Invisible takedown. Haven't heard anything about captains. They aren't testing it because it isn't different.
Okay, the app's finally updated. Check it out.
They're testing what? Seems like it's been a while since we had great event rewards. Or so people say. I do wonder, Matt, if it's like
New request just came in.
people who are trying to decide
Genki,
whether they're going to buy the game or not
this'll help a lot
are
of people.
not the Diamond Dynasty players
Miles,
that play for
see you back to
content.
school.
I'm just thinking out loud. I'm not making this as a statement. I'm just wondering. And so I feel like in years past, they have revealed all the Diamond Dynasty on like the last day. And they rarely put a lot of that information in ahead of time versus Road to the Show franchise, even gameplay stuff. Those are like, I feel like the items for people who are trying to decide whether or not they want to buy the game again. Versus Diamond Dynasty changes, I feel like those are already people who are probably getting the game anyway. And also, I feel like they wait until kind of a little bit longer than some other parts of the game to finalize some of those things. I feel like those are a couple reasons. A couple of other reasons why they might not show that stuff other than it being not changed. Spend your contract money 100%, Dan. 1000%.
A crystal? I'll check it out.
And it didn't sound like they have any of that this year either, right? And that's kind of surprising. I feel like, you know what's even funny, Dan, is they have two currencies, not currencies, but they have two progressions in Road to the Show. They have the tokens and they have the performance bonuses. So you would think that could have been a great opportunity for salary to come into play, but looks like it didn't happen that way.
Miles, it's MJ.
I mean, it is fair that, like,
I think I'm finding Sandman again. Did he escape already?
No, I'm at the raft. He's right in front of me.
what's it called?
I have a hunch. Sit tight. Let me talk to him.
Contributed to an adult conversation. So proud. I'm proud of you too, Dan. Ooh.
Okay, I talked to the doctors. Is there a sand crystal thingy near you?
Yes.
Okay. The doctors say Marco's mind is broken. Literally shattered into pieces.
His mind is broken.
So why are these sand dudes attacking me?
Probably bits of his subconscious trying to protect whatever's in that crystal. But listen, if you can find all the pieces, they say you
Your apartment, you upgrade to a mansion or something. There you go.
Sand person sounds complicated.
I could understand that being like a lot of resources to throw at it, and I hope that's something that comes up in future years. But it is one of those things where I'm like kind of wishing that it had come up by now, you know.
Okay, Marco. What was your subconscious?
JD Martinez, the end of season 1 and 24. Do you remember them saying Team Affinities where you get most of the cards? Concerns me a little because of what kind of content are we going to get with other game modes. That's what I was thinking too, DeGrooch. I just hope it's more of like funneling into, again, like you get to use your cards for leveling up your team in a different way or something. That's what I hope it is. I wonder if the weekend league rewards are sellable, and if so, how much? Just kidding. I don't care for obvious reasons. I think they will be sellable because the way it sounded like was the weekend league. You get placed into your tiers based on either performance in previous weekend leagues or your ranked performance, which I think it's ranked performance, but you get placed into your tier, which allows you to compete for certain rewards. And I don't think, after the last few years of conversations that have happened in the community, I don't think they're going to paywall those, or not paywall, but like block those cards behind Weekend League. I think they're going to be sellable. They'll be expensive, but I think they'll be sellable. In a motel when you're in the minors going from city to city. Should be easy to make because the loading screen between games is you in the clubhouse or in the hotel. Just make it a house or something. Well, yeah, we just don't know how much it took to make that, but probably true. Probably true. More importantly, the graphics must be a huge jump. You're going to get it on the Switch, aren't you, Matt? I'd rather have spread out content than, oh, here comes 200 cards being dropped. Here you go, yeah. Dry spells with very little content, then everything drops all at once. Felt overwhelming. I didn't get a chance to see, like, obviously I didn't play much to know that part, but very valid. At times when I was paying attention on Twitter, which wasn't very often, that is one thing that I heard a lot of. Works for the old Studio 989. Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Okay. Seems like it holds a part of Marco's memory.
Talk to my agent manager rather than having to wait for them to talk to me. True, and I feel like that used to be the case. At times you would be able to like go into a menu and just ask them some questions. But it seems like that's been a while too. Can I break through this wall? The answer is niet. How about this one? There we go.
Yankee, is Mrs. Sumida still there? Yeah, he's
5 comp sci majors and say this will get you an A.
nice. Hopefully he's gonna tell me how to write my college.
Just a little passion final project.
You know, since I already got in
Surely SDO knows that phones can make calls as well as receive them.
Plus, if you help me get into
At this point, you never know.
never shut up about it. Yeah, that's true.
Remember how, like, 2 weeks ago, I said something dumb about ambush hitting on Twitter? I was like, I should have phrased it as a question. I shouldn't have assumed that they did something that dumb.
Stay away from that limo.
But then again, we remember what they did with, and they brought it up during the, what's it called, during the stream last week.
Paparazzi's bad enough. A paparazzi with guns?
And this is the same game where they had in the pause menu you could forfeit for free for no reason. So I feel like it's not unreasonable for me to assume that they would do something silly with ambush hitting like that.
Let's check on that person in the limo.
Weird part of the Road to Show video was how much they focused on stuff that was specific to being a catcher, right? I think I played like 2 games of Road to the Show catcher in my life.
J. Jonah Jameson. I gotta tell Spider-Man.
They added changes, but like, I don't know if you guys have played catcher in Road to the Show before, but they already had like the glove thing. Maybe not exactly like that, but they certainly
Mr. Jameson, let's get you to the hospital.
had some stuff.
You gotta come see who the VIP in the limo was.
I shudder in anticipation. Sealing a high
It seems like the main change that they put in there was blocking in the dirt.
You with me? Flying in.
That was a regular car. When you pulled it out, it was long.
Look who it is.
It was a clown car, except the car was the clown. They could fit more car inside the car instead of people. Not the blocking wild pitch thing, nor did they have the directional field. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Where do I find out whether or not they updated the Uni editor? Made you laugh a lot. Good. I always do default slide, and sliding has never really mattered.
Menaces. I'm surrounded by menaces. But J. Jonah Jameson is not going anywhere, you hear me?
Your opponent broke his controller. Would you like to forfeit your game because of that? Right. I like how they acknowledged it too. Like, they were aware of it, but wasn't in the game for like 2 or 3 years. That wasn't a joke. I am serious. I know you're serious. That's what makes it funny.
This is me, Peter Parker.
But I'm laughing with you, not at you.
Emergency and I'll be there soon, I promise.
Just in despair.
Better see you in 10 seconds or
Oh no.
Where are they so dusty? Sandman ate a beach
Soon.
and then spit it all over New York.
I
Dark background for the game menus. I think they added that. The game menus are like different than they've had for any previous year, it looks like.
Where's Mr. Sumida?
Oh, he just left. Something about going on vacation?
Well, like the 2008, 2009 era, that was like prime video game menus.
What? That's incredible, Haley.
I don't think they make
So
sense
while you
now
were gone, I found out
to make it look like that for this new era of video games, but
scholarship.
that was like the vibes, you know, you load in and it starts with like play now, exhibition.
Well, big day for
People don't
everyone.
play like that anymore. So it wouldn't make sense to make the menus like that, but
Oh man.
then the
I
music
can't
comes
watch
in.
this,
Those were the days.
but I also can't look away.
Voice progression is back and I'm happy. I hope we can 99 every attribute, because if not, then we are back to MLB 18 and did not like that road
I'm so
show.
sorry.
It's
Fair.
more than looks.
No, I know. And
Didn't Spider-Man
this is the
push his
last
face
thing
against
I
a
want
train
to
like
happen,
20?
and it'll never happen again.
I've
Yeah.
had enough of this.
No, look,
No more excuses. Your job is to protect these students, not to abandon them. You're fired.
Dang. Bad guy Peter Parker.
Dude, you being Spider-Man must be so hard keeping a job. But I'm sure that you're gonna figure it out.
Like, she knows about Spider-Man 2? Forget, was she in the Miles Morales game? Perks and how amateur years work. Can I be a number 1 overall pick from high school? No. Do I have to play in college and be an older rookie? Yeah, I think that was like the trade-off that they usually offer. You can't be a number 1 if you don't go to college. Is that true in real life? I think that's also true, right? You can only really be a number 1 if you go to college.
You weren't the worst teacher we've ever had.
19-year-old season 140 and 285 batting 4-7.
Well, listen,
What?
there's a
One
quick
thing
protocol at the New York Bulletin.
One thing I really like
Yesterday.
is
It's
difficulty
how much money, but
multipliers.
it's money.
that's Robbie
And it doesn't
Robertson.
sound like they have it this year.
We used to work together.
Because they don't have it in previous years,
I
right?
know just what he'd like. Thanks, Miles.
No problem.
But I like
A few more shots
when
to if I have time.
the challenge of a higher difficulty gets you more
Don't
points.
show me the city, show me New York.
But it is cool that they have progression and they have points upgrades with the tokens. And they have the perks. And the perks look like they're a lot more encompassing than previous years. So that looks pretty cool. Was in Jackson Holiday out of high school. A few top 5 picks are high school, but usually one is college guy. Okay, so it's in theory, if there's top 5 picks that are high school, then in theory you could have a 99, a number 1 high schooler, right? That's cool. Strasburg in high school. Yeah, Harper was JUCO. Strasburg. I'm almost positive. I remember him in college baseball. Gotta go here first. Harper though, he was already famous from high school from whatever crazy home run he hit.
Some jerks are trying
He
to
was in
break
high
into that
school, but
building.
he definitely went to JUCO after that.
How about that? Even if it's the last move I make. Got a gift for you, Spidey. He's throwing that thing.
Okay, we're figuring some stuff out. Hello, sir. Can you run any faster than that? I need you to get away from the crime scene, please. As soon as you can. Oh, I needed to air launch enemies. I did not do that. But I stopped the crime.
All in a day's work for a neighborly Spider.
Strasburg went to San Diego State. I do not remember that part. Here we go. There's a little
One of
crystal
Marco's
thing.
memory crystals Miles told me about. I should check it out.
Oh, is that it? Just sitting right there? For free?
Thought I'd see you
Not
guys
for free.
again. Sand in my boots and my gloves. It's a nightmare. Time
Okay.
to check out that crystal.
I didn't even plan Duke. I forgot. No, Dan. You had one opportunity. What's up, Jackie? Can't wait to be cheering for the Toronto White Sox in 2026. UNC better anyway. Superior shade of blue. Oh, I wish I could hit that gap. That would have been fun.
That couple's
Might
being
transfer
attacked.
there. Let's go.
Better hurry.
Yeah, for now, you got the Toronto White Sox, but soon you're gonna have the Chicago Blue Jays once the White Sox sign
Don't mind me interrupting here.
Vlad next year.
I'll get you.
Whoa,
Spider-Man.
who said that? Oh, the hostage.
Next up.
See you, buddy.
I didn't know you could move that fast, Spidey.
Doubted the skills? Need to change the button for that point jump. That's fun.
Ain't that something?
Where are the lightsabers? Brooklyn.
There. Now to submit and...
Peter, how you doing, son?
Robbie, hi. I know this is out of the blue, but I wanted to let you know I just sent in a photo for your open call.
Wonderful. We can definitely run this. I gotta duck into
Photo
a meeting,
ops.
but if you find the beating heart of New York anywhere else,
Let me change my suit, bruh.
it's good to hear from you.
You too, Robbie. Thanks.
When do they get clean? The suits? Never. Got a map. I have purse. Mass travel good. You can do that from farther. Sling around the corner, we like that. Buy 2 somethings. These upgrades. And these are new, so we can upgrade in the meantime. Unaffordable, okay. Collections? No. I want suits. I like my suitcase. Darn it. What's the point of getting suits at the beginning of the game if you can't use them? Now I'm going to unlock new suits and I won't be able to use the other suits because I unlocked new suits. Scam. Oh, his camera?
While that may be true, their ACs are cranked up to freezing, so you might want to bring a jacket, which you won't be carrying in this heat. I'll be honest, folks, Taylor doesn't have AC. How does it look? Was that good? If it's great, if it's not,
Let's go get this other shard. Chicago beef?
So many puns, and I don't even know where to start. Any chance we make this easy?
I'm just doing stuff. It looks cool, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Now to see what's inside the crystal.
Dusty suit? It might be. I know this game. It came out 3 years ago. Well, it's good, Kyle. How are you, sir?
I see them too.
Did this one come out 3 years ago, Dan?
Corner store. In the park. They're tracking us.
Marco made a lot of enemies. Wonder if they finally caught up.
Eh,
to
too
us.
far. We'll let him die. Wait, where did my mission
Suit
go?
is sandy in all the wrong places. Might be time for a change.
At least they acknowledge the sandy suit. Slingshot from here. No, I don't really want to go that way. I guess that's where we're going. Huh? Yeah, sure, why not? Did you even go in the water in the first game? Late 2023? Dang. Started replaying. Well, I never finished it, Kyle, but I started replaying Guardians of the Galaxy. And then I stopped. Suits! Oh, ho, ho. Oh my god. A purple one? Do I have to craft these? Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, he's got the wing. Oh my god. I have all these too. Were these part of the pre-order? Part of the deluxe edition? Oh my god. Batman. We're one in the water and still dusty. Am I winning? Yeah, now that I got my suits, yes. It's like a Black Panther suit. How did I get all these sick ones for Miles? Oh my god. See, this is why I wanted to put the suits on, because there's so many that I want to use. That third suit that inverts the blue and the red. This one here. Spider-Man 2099. Fly suit. Last stand suit. He's just wearing black jeans. Motor Chic. Fluoro suit. Hellfire Gala suit. That looks sick. Wait, what was that? Was that a suit? Or did it just glitch for a second and like turn him into Spot? Spiders on the shoulder. Man. Into the Spider-Verse suit. I think this one, like, I think this one gives you, like, the frame rate. From the movie. Comic, yeah. Sound effects, animation and sound effects. Which can be activated for any unlocked suit? Wait. So you can make it look like the comic for any of them? Sorry, you can make it look like the movie for any of them? Yeah, see, like, it has like the, whatever, 8 frame rate or whatever.
I don't know. Left in a hurry this morning.
It looks so sick.
Just meet you there.
Okay, cool. You and Miles get back to school, okay?
Yep. Yep.
Quite a
But it said you can do it for
you.
any suit.
Hopefully tomorrow will be quieter.
I am sure it will be. See you in a bit.
We gotta get the
Fired?
Praveeder Pabakar suit.
Girlfriend that you got fired.
It's gotta be in this game, right? What was his India town called? It was like Mumbai, but it was something else. The regular Spidey, but the third color variant. Okay, gotcha. Miles by far has the cooler looking suit. So far, it looks that way.
Traffic was awful. Tan Man really made a mess.
Seems like you're getting the hang of that thing.
Well, it is convenient in the city, but I'm not convinced I'm a bike person.
You convinced me.
What's wrong?
Corny.
I got fired.
Change the video setting or something.
So excited about this job.
I know.
When he was swinging around.
Planned out.
It was just it went with the suit.
Make a potato-powered helicopter.
So if you select that suit, then it just like makes it look like the animation from Into the Spider-Verse.
I might be joining you in the
The whole
unappointed
stream? I don't think so.
Jonah already cleaning
Like
house?
just now or
Sort of.
earlier?
He's instituting a radical
Sorry, just now or
meritocracy.
like for this whole stream?
Yikes! What does that even mean?
It means that whoever doesn't write a front page story in the next week.
Is it really
is
dark
fired.
on your stream? On your screen?
Oh well, you'll be fine then because you're the best reporter they have. What you got in there?
Unsold Symkaria books. Running out of storage at my place.
You got great reviews.
I sold 14 copies. Nobody wanted to read about Symkaria.
The color seems off.
The Bugle is
Yeah,
the biggest
I was asking about that
outlet in the city.
before.
I
It
can
didn't
make
seem
a
like anyone was having a
difference
problem,
there.
but on my screen it looks
I
that
got
way.
fired.
I have
I don't know
HDR
why.
on my game,
Do you even need
and I
to
think
be
that
able to do
makes
what you
it
wanna
look
do?
weird
Tried
when
to
I
make an
stream it.
impact from the outside and 14 copies.
So maybe I need to turn HDR
How
off
to
when I
change
stream.
things from the inside.
I haven't had time to clean.
Back room?
Yeah. I'm just gonna tidy up a bit.
Let me know if this looks any better. Let me just turn off HDR, see what happens. Alright, does it look better now? Actually, I turned off HDR. And it looks better than it did before on even my screen. So
Oh man, I've been
Okay,
wanting
that's
to
good.
play this. Just need to find the time.
thank you. The sand from the first light. Oh, like in the air too.
Have you thought any more?
Ah,
We talked about this. I
because
know
there was
it's
like actual
supposed to
sand
work
on his
But think of all the romantic
suit,
dinners we could have
but I
here.
forgot like the color was
When
off in
last
like
time
in the
you were
air.
home for dinner?
Fair point.
I see what you mean now. His mortgage is 500 grand for this. 6.89%. That's accurate. 277 months. And his monthly payment is 4,700. That does not fit in his budget, I'll tell you that much. That wouldn't even fit in a combined
to keep Beast afloat. And now I'm sinking.
photographer / teacher plus. Wait, is she a scientist in this? No, she works for the Daily Bugle. Plus reporter. They cannot afford this mortgage. And he just got fired, yeah. Their combined monthly income is probably $6,000 to $7,000 a month.
I don't know.
They cannot afford 4,500.
To be honest, I'd like to take some time off, but I can't really afford to.
What about selling the house?
I can't. I mean, I could, but I can't.
If you need time, I can cover the mortgage.
No, I can't let you do that.
No, you
Plus,
can't,
You
MJ.
said Jonah might clean house.
Peter doesn't need a car, so that helps Drew.
I know how much this
They just
house
have the
means
bike.
to you. We'll figure it out.
She just has the
Don't
bike,
deserve
so
you.
Hey,
they have enough for the mortgage plus groceries.
is all this Maze stuff?
Yeah, I need to donate it, but not just yet. What are you looking at?
Some pretty cute old photos of you.
Man, I haven't seen these in a while.
Let's see what we got here.
I think that was in my
Young
paper.
Peter.
Why did she take a picture of that? Balance. What does that mean? Wonder if this is still there.
Did he punch a hole in the wall?
Take a look.
Let me know what you find. I'm gonna keep looking at these photos you've never
Is it the
shown
room
me.
where the photo was taken? Would it be
Stuff
here?
smells like me.
That's weird.
This place could use some candles. People put candles in bathrooms, right? Where was that hole again?
Aunt May died? Yeah, she died in the first one. Spoilers. So we are in the sequel, so.
Are a menace. Our phone lines are open. Menace. Definitely a big fat menace. Let me tell you something about this so-called superhero. He's neither super nor a hero. So what does that
No, he was already Spider-Man by then.
An attention seeker? It's a bunch of nonsense.
What was that?
What was what?
Peter.
Oh, I thought I heard a rat in the wall.
Hey,
Imagine there's a rat in the wall and you killed it
It's nothing.
by punching through the wall through the rat. That would be insane.
When I was your age, I was head of the debate club, captain of the soccer team, and second violin in orchestra. Every year, I wanted a new feather in my cap. But when I tried to add honor roll student on top, I fell apart. Instead of being good at a few things, I wasn't good at anything. So, I scaled back. Balance is a process, not a destination. I'm still working on that. Oh, come on. Come on.
Cute.
Maybe May had a point. I can't take too much on. Something's gotta give. I should go check on MJ.
It's a life hack for anybody that needs to repair their walls. Can't scroll in my Twitch on my laptop anymore. It's hindering my feet fully using the site. I have an outdated CPU, but it shouldn't stop me from scrolling on Twitch. Yeah, I would pop up in your task manager, Diablo. And if it's not any of those things, then it shouldn't be that. Like if your CPU or anything isn't maxed out over there, it shouldn't be that. Generally, yeah, it shouldn't be. It could be like...
Oh, May, the size of those glasses.
Like it could, in theory, stop you, but you would have to be doing other stuff in the background. It could be like your disk, like if you're downloading something at the same time, or like updating a game in the background, or if you have a lot of Chrome tabs and your RAM is getting used up, that could be possible and prevent you from scrolling. But not super likely if that's happening to you every time you go on the website. Holy AI generated pictures. Oh, the PC is outdated?
Just got a tip. Raph's moving a couple of inmates to Ravencroft tomorrow for evaluation.
Sorry, you're driving?
They say who?
Dang it, Jackie.
But I'm gonna find out.
One cool math game stack saves 4.3 gigabytes. Too many ads on that page, dang.
MJ! Whoa. Doctors haven't cleared me for MJ hugs yet.
Sorry.
Bro's got a cane. He's already a villain.
I missed you. I missed you too.
Definitely have the money to sign Vladdy because they didn't have to. They didn't have to pay the Supermax for Timmy or Eloy. True.
So how was...
Once they trade Luis Robert, they'll have money for everybody.
I was being treated in isolation here in the city, and I didn't want you guys to worry about me.
Is it the same thing your mom had?
It was. Past tense.
But Twitch is the only page that happens for you, Diablo. Everything else you can scroll on.
You look great.
And with that reaction sus, did you see that TikTok thing that was like ranking the worst type of hugs for my partner to do with someone, with a random person?
It's a date.
Look at them shoes. Give me them shoes.
That's new. Yeah, it's a little skill she picked up when we were in Sakaria.
Sorry for coming by unannounced and all.
What? No, are you kidding? You want to come inside?
Even on Twitch, I can scroll, just not scroll on my previous broadcast page.
I'm surprised the frugal flyer is still on the road.
That's weird.
I was thinking we might roll like we used to.
If it's just that one page, I would imagine it's got to be just the stream.
It's a close match, though, right?
Yeah, you should look it up. It's pretty funny.
It's even got the same
Some of them are
stickers and
like some of them. I don't know if there's only 10 options or if you roll between like 15, 20 different options and you only get 10 of them.
Where are we going?
But sometimes people will just get like the 10 worst, and it's so funny. I'm just crashing out.
Sure you're up for this?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling good.
Can you sprint on the bike?
Just for insurance, but I don't even need it.
I think you have more energy than I do.
So, tell me everything.
There you go.
What's been keeping you busy?
Just substitute teaching in between getting fired.
Sick Tricks
I've also been
BMX.
tutoring a high school kid. He's special. Reminds me a little of me, actually.
Lucky kid. I never would have passed honors calc without your help. Hey, I read about your old boss, Dr. Octavius.
Where's Matt Hoffman?
That's one way to put it.
Is he a
yeah.
pro biker?
I wish you'd been around. Harry, why didn't you tell me you were sick? I'd have been there in a shot.
You wouldn't have liked what you'd seen. The treatment was horrible. I was floating in a tank with a healing agent. Gave me awful nightmares.
We can make it.
Wow.
Experimental stuff.
Wait, we're at Midtown High. Is that actually where we're going?
Can neither confirm nor deny.
Lady Dibs time. Enjoy, sir. Watch some good TV. What you watching? I keep seeing like little clips of
Exactly the same as it did
Cobra Kai popping up, and I'm trying to save it for when my brother's back in town for the summer.
Thanks.
It's like right before I move out.
Come on.
Why'd you bring us here? We both hate
I'm really trying to avoid spoilers.
Remember that time Flash?
Compared to high school, 30 is wild, not for not a graduation anniversary. We had we didn't do it at the school. It was like at some bar or something. But we had a reunion, 10-year reunion last year. And I don't think that many people went.
We called the school begging to let us in.
But they said no.
Obviously, I did not go.
We were so desperate, we walked around the entire school, trying every door.
Until we got to this one.
10 years, yes, sir.
Wait, what do you...
I remember we had a gym yet.
I started high school 15 years ago.
Shall we? The coast is clear. Come
Not a boarding school?
You sure the
Oh, it
gym
looked
is
like
a
they came out of a
walk?
dorm for a second
Pretty
now.
sure.
It was the same door.
I was. I mean, I am. Why are you asking now?
Next up to bat is rookie all-star, number 12,
Hold up.
Eric Monticelli.
It's right field Rick. What's he doing here on Friday night? Listening to the game?
Get this man on a list.
Show us that rookie of the month stuff, kid. You're gonna be on this team forever.
Let's make a run for it. No, wait. He'll see us.
This guy is
What was he talking about?
real, folks. We're gonna see him around for a lot of years.
Is it a real baseball player?
Just aim it at something loud.
Pressure on this team to deliver in this recent home stretch, and they're rising to the
Flash,
occasion.
get ready to be tackled. Yeah. Bucket? Nah, too messy.
That was a nice defensive play, and we're gonna wind up back.
A runtime error?
outs
No, we need noise, not property damage. Nice. Come on. This is what criminals do. Am I a criminal now?
Why does this remind me of Control?
Forgot to tell you, I showed our presentation to my mom. She thought it was really great. She had one critique, though. The name. She said we should rename it Heal the World.
Holy cow, that's perfect.
Right?
Spider-Man Homecoming?
Once we get to the top of the stairs, your locker's right there, right?
Get down. Did he see us?
I don't think so.
Split up. We'll meet back at the gym.
Hey, who's that?
We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Mayday.
They're gonna know Spider-Man broke in.
Where are you, you little punk? Someone in here playing tricks, huh?
I could really use a refill on my web shooters. Wait, I think I have extra web fluid stuff in the photo lab. This is all still kind of new. I gotta get better at fluid management. So, library to
This is a flashback. Yeah, yeah.
the gym.
This was at least this was when they were in high school.
Path is clear. Time to move.
We just be doing stuff.
Crap.
Hey!
Oh, I really wish I had backed
You
this
haven't
project up online.
seen anything.
Was definitely a kid. No such thing as the ghost of Midtown.
You sure it wasn't a spider? There's a vent here? Sure. Why not?
Eating vents. A spider's best friend. Okay, where did I leave my web fluid stuff? admit to a little bit of hero worship here. I know I put these under here somewhere. Gotcha.
What if it fell one day?
Keep moving, keep moving.
I remember the scene from Jurassic Park. Just a reminder, ads are going to start again in another 5 minutes probably.
This up just right.
Just let me know when they do pop up. I'll probably stream for another like hour or so today.
Hello, friend.
At least another 30 minutes.
I really should figure out how to increase the capacity of these things so I don't run out. Now to meet Harry at the gym. Old backpack.
Oh.
How did I put that here?
Can I
Gotta
has?
start keeping track of these things.
I can't take it? Why not though? That means I probably have to come back for it in real time.
I can't get away from this guy. Gotta distract him so I can get out of here.
What's that?
This is me making a break for it.
Just stay where you are, kid. Stop running away.
I bet Harry's already at the gym. Gotta hurry.
This looks like gym-esque. Let me in. Let me in, let me in, let me in.
Brightfield, Rick. Gotta move him away from that door. Really sorry for the mess, Rick.
Okay, now you can't tell me we don't have a damn ghost.
No ghost.
Drop on his head.
Just a spider.
Even better.
Dude, I thought you got caught. We gotta grab that thumb drive and get out of here. Let's cut through the gym. Okay. It's all coming back. That was crazy.
Harry did nothing in that time.
Looks the same, except no security guard on our tails. Which gives us a minute for some hoops.
You sure you're up for this?
Question is, are you?
NBA 2K
Let's
Spider-Man.
see it, big talker.
A little rusty, no biggie.
They did not use professional motion capture for him.
Nice. I am so happy you're feeling better.
Basketball in jeans is wild.
Seriously.
Thanks.
See that guy who ran the marathon in
Get a
jeans?
chance to see what you did with May's house.
He's like shirtless and wearing tight jeans.
I've been busy and I don't know. It feels weird to change it.
I get it. That must have been really tough, Pete. No rush.
Okay, here we go.
Green.
Well, when MJ moves in, maybe she'll help with the house.
I don't know.
You don't think she'll help?
I don't know if she'll move in.
Oh. Oh. Well, I mean, it seemed like you guys were doing good. She was at your house?
We'll figure it out. We always do. Eventually.
Green.
What's the score?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
Have they not fallen off because he has
Bringing me here.
an unathletic shot
Look at this.
Me too.
with zero movement? That's why. See that?
But
Barely moves.
we're not done yet.
I know that look. What are you up to?
Still think you can find your old locker?
do you think that security guard is? Probably still in the East Wing. Then let's get that thumb drive out of your locker and get out of here.
Clipped in between buttons. Smart. Ah.
We gotta make
Life
Flash
hack.
pay for breaking your laptop. Just let it go. You can't just let him get away with it. He's captain of the football team, and our best revenge is to win that competition tomorrow.
You go upstairs.
Finally. Quick, get under there.
Underwear. My head's definitely poking out, so I don't know what we're accomplishing in this spot.
Gotta get him back in that elevator.
There's got to be a.
Check this floor 3 times already.
What is this hiding spot? This is even worse than the other one. Got the ads. Can't answer because I'm on ad. Hopefully it's 3 minutes. If it's more than 3, that should not be correct. So Twitch is trolling you if it's more than 3.
Buddy in there? What's going on?
Can I snipe him now? If the stuff behind you in the elevator just exploded out of nowhere, why would you go in the elevator and lock yourself in? And close the locker. Or sorry, close the elevator.
What is this?
Sounds very silly.
How did you go on? Take it.
He looks just like his father.
Who's that?
Nice touch. Is this guy part of all this too? Nope. Run. Hey! We're gonna get arrested. Not if he doesn't catch us. This is not the kind of nostalgia I like.
What's the point of having a security guard at this point? It was a young dude who couldn't run 4 feet.
Still got that thumb drive? Yeah. I just gotta make it to those
From when you
doors.
said ads incoming? Oh, okay, gotcha.
Open up, it's the police.
Yeah, they should be done by now, I think. Although my stream like crashed at the beginning, so it might be longer than the 5 minutes.
For just a minute. I got an idea.
I don't know exactly.
I do. Don't get caught. Wait, I keep forgetting.
But yeah, it should have been like 8:35 or 9:35 Eastern.
Police, let's go.
Hey, you the one who called us?
Yeah, they're in here somewhere.
All right, you two spread out while we get this guy's statement.
Now to get the guard alone so I can get the thumb drive back.
They're in here
Kidnap him.
somewhere.
The guys are looking, but we need your statement. Tell me what you saw.
Well, right field Rick, I mean, the school janitor, has been hearing things. You know, he can be a little funny about this stuff.
Funny. Like, haha, or,
Well, he jumps to conclusions. He has some crazy idea the school
I have to
has
wait
a
out this
ghost.
whole conversation, aren't ya?
Check it out. What have you actually seen?
Well,
Have you actually seen them?
not so much, but I've heard them.
How can you be sure there's more than one?
Shouldn't you be looking for them? They're probably getting away right now.
Let's take a breath, shall we? What did you hear?
Well, there was
Do I have to do
something I heard
takedowns or
over in
something?
the stairwell, and then running down the hallways. Though I guess I didn't hear running per se.
What did you hear?
More like I could sense someone was there.
This is sounding more like you think there's a ghost.
It's not a ghost. Pretty sure.
Have a seat. Nice. Now I just have to distract this last guy.
Don't move. I'll be right
That'll do.
He's alone. Now for something I like to call the upside down pickpocket.
These kids playing tricks.
Nice. That should put me right above him.
Jerry's probably waiting up for me. He made some popcorn and that tea I like.
Got it.
What's that?
Just tickled his butt a little bit.
Now how am I supposed to get out of here?
The whole cop squad looking for Spooderman. Spooderman is a child, though. Imagine Rick rolling the cops. Why is his not reaction upwards? Probably because it like touched his butt. So he thought it was coming from below.
We gotta hide.
It's not the cops. It's my dad. Dad, I told you I'd call you when I got home.
Willem Dafoe?
It's your mother.
What happened?
Peter, would you excuse us for a moment?
He really is Dafoe.
Harry, what is this?
You know, I still think we would have won state if we'd presented. A lot's happened in the last 10 years. It's a miracle I'm even sitting here now.
Nerdy science goods.
I got a second chance.
Something like that.
And I'm gonna take advantage of that. But I need you with me, Pete.
Wow, this is a lot to process.
Why don't you come by the lab tomorrow? Check it out.
You have a lab already?
I'll show you some of my ideas, and we can talk about it some more. Deal?
Sure.
Pete,
He was waiting for him to get fired so he could show
I'm
up.
gonna heal the world.
You are confirmed. Strike Force K1 on approach.
Status report.
Kraven's arriving.
Arena are nearly complete.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Units, report in.
The Sandman eluded us. Recapture not an option.
Then he was not the one.
Copy that.
You never got this far.
Sir.
Prepare for the transfer tomorrow. And do not
Quick, because it
forget
wasn't Fortnite.
again.
I feel that. Not because of Fortnite, but some games. Apex again. Is it good right now? I would still play if there were arenas. Once they got rid of arenas, I haven't even considered turning it back on.
Morales.
Yeah, everybody left in that game is super sweaty.
And even I'm bored already. Hey Miles, you busy? I need whatever it is, I'm down. Need some help with a babysitting mission at the rap. Sounds fun. Fill me in on the way.
That was the 3v3, but it was like with the rounds and stuff, yeah. I think they still have like the other like gun game mode and stuff like that on rotation. But yeah, the 1-in-1 POI.
Hola,
Yep.
mijo. How's the essay going?
It's going. I'm gonna head out though. Pete called for some backup. We're just.
It's better if I don't know the details.
I'll be fine, Ma.
Espera un momento. You know how there have been a few nights recently where you've been working late, and so I also worked late? Well, I wasn't working. Don't give me that look. I'm not in any trouble. It's just, I've been going on some dates. Dating, actually.
Oh, right.
And there's this one guy. I've seen him a few times, and it's going well.
Ma, what are you asking me?
I'd like to have him over. For Barcelona.
I'm sure
His
there's
name
some
is Norman
smarter stuff
Osborn.
I can be doing. I can give you some privacy.
No, I'd like him to meet you. And I'd like you to meet him.
I forget, is he still
If
alive?
you're not comfortable, I totally understand.
Ma.
Because Green Goblin wasn't in the first game, right? I think they just like did some foreshadowing with him.
I'll see you.
Okay. Ve pues.
Better head to the raft.
All right, let's see Miles' suit in action.
Maybe these wind tunnels can give me a boost.
Ooh.
There's another one.
I'm gonna do key binding, invert mouse, web wings, invert.
I should catch that updraft. Whoa! I'm getting the hang of this.
Let me fly.
Another updraft. I should check the view. Love a windy day.
Hey, Miles, we're just getting to the raft. You on your way?
Wouldn't miss it.
There we go.
Who are babysitting?
MJ got a tip yesterday that Scorpion's being moved to Ravencroft. Not enough resources for him.
How did we go so far in that direction? Hello?
Scorpion can definitely throw a tantrum. I'll be there.
Then just for the sake of testing the wings?
That's perfect for Robbie.
Miles had his own game, yes sir.
I worry with all the terrible things that happen in our city. People be afraid to leave their
It was
homes
like
and
it
live their lives.
wasn't like a full game, but it had a decent chunk of story in there.
Something tells me that's not a legit business transaction. Deals off.
Yeah, we're doing stuff. Came up one short. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we got some skills. 2 are affordable. Zero are affordable. Suits. Wow. Family business suit. Ugh, that looks so sick. Is it possible to hold X and do WASD? I guess so. Combat's very repetitive until you unlock a lot of the skill tree. Yeah, it seems that way. There's like a couple of engagement tactics with like the dash and like pull attacks. I feel like once you get those, then it's pretty fun. But the ones, like until you're able to close the gap really quickly, then it gets not that interesting.
Keep it moving, Gargan.
Was Viper in the first game? I feel like I asked this with every character so far.
Thought we were just babysitting Scorpion today.
There's less dust out there, Dan.
Martin Lee. Miles.
They're taking the dude out of his suit. Isn't that his whole power? Yeah, I don't remember what the context is of that. That's like what keeps him alive. Or maybe they're trying to like use him as like a military asset or something. Like a Suicide Squad.
It's fine. I'll be okay. A little early for fireworks. We gotta go. Red, yellow. If these are...
Make sure the prisoners are secure. I'll take left. Protect the ship. Form up on me.
Justice League Kill the Suicide Squad was free on PS Plus a few months ago. I think I saw that. I've seen it for like $4 on Steam. $20 at the most. At times. Oh, you know. Is it Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League? The other way around?
Really should have stretched.
Jeff the Shark? Oh, changes from yellow to red, okay.
Whoa, those blades are sharp. You must be new in town. Hi, I'm Spider-Man. In case you didn't know, these guys are bad news. Definitely want to keep them in prison.
Get out of our way! It does not concern you!
All right, guess we can skip the welcome wagon. Who the hell are these guys? I was hoping you knew. We'll cover you. Get them out of the ship. On it. Take out the defenses. Arm up. Overwhelm the guards and break down the door. Look, they're trying to get inside the ship. They want Scorpion and Lee. We gotta stop these guys. Seems like your club has plenty of members. You will see, and it will be glorious. Not liking the sound of that. They just keep coming.
You insects should have stayed out of this.
Common misconception.
I'm just happy I'm pressing the right buttons like half the time.
But that's maybe beside the point right now. Target locked. Keep fighting. Cover Spider-Man!
Brothers and sisters, reinforcements are here.
Focusing! We can't let him get near the prisoners!
Oh. Those are my peeps. Okay. Remember my mom yelled at me during this fight for something I forget. Might have been playing during a weekday.
What are you, Vulture's kid?
At least got it eventually. The chest symbol looks cool.
Don't get distracted by the spiders. Our quarry lies within. They're definitely going after Scorpion. Can't let them get inside this ship. Take the spider down.
Where'd you come from?
You seeing these guys? A lot of money and tech here. Yeah, they're not messing around. Desperate to get their hands on Scorpion, Lee, or both. If those guys get free again, stay focused, Spider-Man. Man, who are you people? And where'd you even come from? I'll give them one thing. They know what they want. We are dead, but we fight as one.
There we go. Yelling swears very loud. That doesn't sound like it ended well, or would ever end well.
I've got the little one. Little one? You better be talking about the other Spider-Man, because I'm a half inch taller than him. At least. Why didn't we know the raft was moving Lee? Doesn't matter now. Let's just focus on taking these guys out, whoever they are.
Near. Nice.
What now?
It was a pretty fun fight. For like one of those regular fights. I like when you just don't know when there's going to be no more enemies remaining, you know? You just keep going. Pew pew.
We gotta get this ship free.
Those are the sounds of my exploding arrows. The Titanic of New York.
People inside are gonna drown. I'll keep trying to get these things out. King Arthur makes this look so easy.
A gentle hand will rule the land.
I got this. There's more people inside. Let me worry about them.
I just got unlimited harpoons, apparently. Like Kraven is like a regular army, like with tanks and stuff. Not tanks, but like armored vehicles.
Trying to get out. Looking for civilians on the way. It's bad, man. What happened out there? Did those guards get to safety? Hello? No signal. Better hurry up. Whoa! It's getting worse out there.
I'll get you out.
What if it's Scorpion?
Stay calm. I'll find another way.
But is his name Scorpion or Viper?
Electrical access. Sounds promising. Hope he's got eyes on Scorpion. These guys have no idea who they're letting out.
Who's Viper?
Still here. Promise. Come on, backup power. Be here. Sweet.
And it makes sense that the Scorpion looking dude is Scorpion.
Can't get back the way I came in.
And a Viper would be more like a
The electrical current is powerful in here. Even I can feel it.
like a snake,
Can't let it get to that
sneaky
guard.
snake.
This amount of electricity will fry him alive.
But what about me, the electricity boy? Can I go through this? Does it just charge me up? It does. Okay, so he can't take the hostage back, or the guy that's trapped. I mean, but he can go through it.
I need you to stay away from the water, okay?
Drain the excess energy.
It is him.
Thanks a million, kid.
Uh-oh. Is he have venom in that thing?
Can't be. No.
So he's like Scarecrow?
This isn't real.
We have eyes on Scorpion.
Just smacking them all. Mom is the biggest hater. Very trippy. And underwater. Hopefully his super healing can take care of the venom. What is this? Chain lightning. Sure, why not?
What is this? Venom power. I can barely control it. Hey, Spider-Man! They got Lee!
Scorpion 2! I'm after them now! Miles, do you think you can handle Lee? I can turn around right now!
No! I got this! Go on!
Are you sure?
Can't let him near my family again. Not after what he did.
How about them combos?
I have to protect them. They need me, man.
Nothing will happen to your family! Nothing! You got this! I'll be back soon!
I've got this.
Oh. Hey, buddy. What's your record so far, Webb? In Super Sluggers. Ooh. Who's MVP on your team? I don't remember who were like really good. But I liked using the alligator dudes. I forget what their names are. Whoa.
I don't know who you are, but you messed with the wrong city. I know this guy. You think I'm naive?
Oof. Definitely killed him. All right. Brody and I just played probably Daisy Critter. Oh, yeah, the Critter. Yeah. Played some fun team-up combos. Probably end stream soon after this mission is over, by the way.
Spider-Man, things just went from bad to East River on fire bad.
That's... well, okay. I'm on my way. We'll deal with Scorpion later.
Seems very New York. As if the Chicago River wasn't one of the most polluted. Zoom, zoom. Uh-oh.
Lay off me so I can stop that propeller. Can't whip that propeller with these guys beating on me.
Oh, I just landed on the hostages. Should I play this all in I forget how to change it though. I want to play in the Spider-Verse mode. Definitely doesn't have cutscenes. Might have missed more of the conversation. No, I was just saying, had like the cool team up modes with the critters. I was gonna stream it like a couple years ago, then I realized I actually sold the game because it was still going for like $40 or something. They just have the craziest dive. So I feel like there was one mission where like the 3 of them are playing the outfield, and if you hit a line drive to the outfield, they would catch every single ball. Hit bombs, yes sir. Were they the ones that punched it with their hand, or was that just Donkey Kong? Or did they have like the spiked bat or something? Can you just electrocute him? I feel like if he electrocutes it, then the ropes would light on fire or something. You know, just burn the ropes. DK just punches it, they have the spike bat, okay. I think there are fun mini games in that too.
First responders are on site now, at least. Police are still fishing, but there's no sign of them.
He's got a belt too, I didn't even see that.
Nothing but debris. Who are those guys? Whoever they are, they're packing some serious tech. And now they got all that, plus Scorpion and Lee. Hey, whatever they're planning, we'll find them. We'll stop them. Yeah. Pete, when I saw Lee inside that ship, my powers, they... You think his energy got entangled with yours? I don't know, man. But it feels volatile. Well, wherever Electric Blue came from, it saved the day back there.
Why is Peter so shredded?
We'll put Lee back where he belongs. Promise. Don't leave me hanging. Trying to soak over here. Not on my watch. Come on. You're too much, man.
It's like an uncle already.
Hang in there, Miles.
Think about extending the league to 10 teams. Ooh. The Webster League expanding faster than the NBA. Lots to keep up with though, yeah. I remember when I did that kind of stuff for like streams and MLB The Show and stuff. It takes a lot of time to make it good. And it's worth it. Like, it's fun. But it does take a lot of time. There we go. We got this suit with Spider-Verse animation.
Hey, Miles. Getting used to hearing that voice,
And
man.
Blaren.
Dropped you a pin. Wanna come through?
Hey, I'm Glaring.
What? Too busy to visit your fam?
Nah. I was just giving you space after you got out. We're ending this now. You won't last long, Spider.
Way to go with fighting!
Shooters under attack. Watch out.
You're welcome.
Okay, that's all of them.
Keeping stats manually through Excel. Oh boy. That sounds a real tedious. But the sign of a true GM, not a GM, commissioner.
Too busy to visit your fam?
Nah, I was just giving you space after you got out.
Don't need it.
That looks cool.
Besides, we gotta settle some things.
We do?
See you soon, kid.
Just go see him and get it over with, Miles. Then we focus on whoever took Lee and Scorpion.
Commissioner Webb.
Something tells me they're planning something big.
You think you're gonna try the Stadium mode in Overwatch when it comes out? I've been trying to get back into Overwatch. I'm just so bad at mouse and keyboard. It makes it frustrating. But I'm giving it a shot. And I'm excited for Stadium mode. Don't know what it is. It's like it's a MOBA, it says. So it's kind of like Valorant or League of Legends or something. Not that Valorant is a MOBA, but it has like in between rounds where you just like make purchases to upgrade your characters and stuff. So I don't know if you saw the perk stuff that they added. Like perks are part of the regular game now. So like throughout the match, you're just like upgrading your character just a little bit. But the Stadium mode is going to let you like continuously upgrade throughout multiple modes. And it's like a whole different experience, like a third person, like basically a completely new thing. And so I'm excited for that. I think that looks really cool.
Did y'all hear about this train worker Dennis, who single-handedly kept the trains running during the Sandman attack? Main track control booth got cut off by a power failure, and he had to patch in from
But once again, like a lot of Overwatch, Gypsy is a lot more fun if you're playing with friends. Rivals really forced Overwatch to lock in. Yeah, kind of. I mean, they acknowledged it for sure. But a lot of the stuff they added, there's nothing that you look at, if you look deep into the stuff that they added, nothing looks like something that they could have just made overnight. Even though it looks like a lot of things, like the third person, all that kind of stuff, it looks like a lot of things that are a part of Rivals. It seems like stuff that's been in development for a while. But in terms of like the timing of when they did their like reveal for all this stuff, the timing to announce it all was definitely forced by Rivals. Like they might have kept a couple of those items under wraps for a little bit longer. But they're like, yeah, we definitely can't just like, you have to make some kind of announcement at this point. Had a bunch of stuff going on, but I'm back. They have Spider-Man animated like Into the Spider-Verse. Yes, sir. So I think in the first game, you had one suit that was kind of like this. But in this game, there's also a Spider-Verse suit, but you can turn on Spider-Verse animations for the rest of your suits. So that's super cool. And just look at him, like, the side view while he's running. That looks pretty cool, too. So all it does, I think all it does is change your character to have, like, 8 FPS or something like that. Whatever the frames of the movie is. You put a lot of details into the game, yes sir. I don't know if you saw, I finally was able to get the suits in. We got a bunch of suits available now. Look at that. 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 So many suits. Once I'm off stream, what is this? Once I'm off stream, I'm gonna, not tonight, but maybe over the weekend or something, I'm gonna crank up, oh my goodness. I'm just gonna crank up the graphics and stuff and just enjoy the view. I would use a controller on this game for sure. Doesn't mean you should use keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I know. I use controller for a lot of other games on mouse and keyboard. Actually, I even have... No, I haven't plugged in my console right now. But I usually play these kinds of games with controller. But I'm just trying to get better at mouse and keyboard. So I feel like I just need to play everything on mouse and keyboard for the sake of learning it. Even if for the game specifically, it's not like made for that. But I'll give it a shot. So far, it hasn't been as bad as I would have thought. And it's helping me with my dexterity on the keyboard. So far I'm okay with it. But if it really gets frustrating, then I'll switch back to controller. We do have something to upgrade. Tornado. Spider jump. While swinging or gliding. Oh, that looks cool. Spider dash. That looks cool as well. We'll do this one. Looks like you go farther with this one. Alright, I should get off though. Your hand is feeling cramped. What did you do? We will go find someone to raid here in a minute. It's like carpal tunnel? Oh no. That's not good. Hopefully it gets better soon. Yeah, that was fun. I don't know if I'll continue on the story. It just depends on if I play during the week. That's all. If I don't play during the week, which is possible, maybe I'll do side missions and stuff. Then we'll continue where we left off. But it's possible that we skip ahead. You know what? Maybe I'll play a different save. I'll do a manual save. And maybe I'll start a new save file. We'll see. I hope it gets better, man. That sucks. Hopefully that doesn't take too long to figure out. But for now, GG's. Thanks for joining, everyone. New MLB The Show info coming out tomorrow. That'll be interesting. Some Road to the Show stuff. We get to see if Road to the Show will be fun to play during streams when the game comes out. Have a good night, Web. Close to the next one dropping and you deciding to actually get it. What, MLB The Show? Yeah, I'll probably get it. I would be surprised if I don't get it this year. It just like last year, it felt very obvious to me that it wasn't going to be worth it. This year, it feels like it could be worth it. It could be a waste. I don't know right now. So that's the only frustrating part about it, but I'm hoping there's some fun stuff. I was right though. So far, they've added some good stuff. I hope they switch up a lot of that. What's it called? Diamond Dynasty stuff. that'll make it like last longer for me. If I can get like 3 months out of the game, I think that would be great. Because that's the other thing at this point. Like, I don't want the game to be like something I play the whole year at this point, unless I was like really good at the game and like was winning tournaments and stuff, which is not the case. But other than that, like, I don't mind if it's like 3 months. I enjoy it for 3 months and then I go play something else because I have a lot of other games that I like to play now. But we'll go raid out here in a second. We'll say hi to Iced Up Dan. He's playing some Fortnite. And I should be back next week. I don't think there's any reason why I shouldn't be. The week after that, some stuff's coming up the week after that, but I think I should be streaming for the next few weeks anyway. But I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. I will see you guys next week and in Discord. Peace.